Do you still believe in polygamy?
Yes, I do. I'm here. And there was a period of time where Kody was away for about 6 weeks. And I thought, wow, life is really easy. Life is really easy. And I had to really kind of do some soul searching and realize that I want to be here still.
Yeah.
I'm here.
If you think about it, Janelle got royally screwed over. She wasn't raised in polygamy. It was a lifestyle she chose as an adult after meeting Meri and Kody through her ex-husband. She made a lot of personal sacrifices when she adopted the lifestyle. Yes, she was an adult and she chose the lifestyle, but this was based off of all the promises Kody made her. We talk a lot about how awful Kody was to Christine over the years, but in today's video, I want to talk about how screwed over Janelle has been as the seeming last true believer of the Brown family. Let's discuss. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be voiceover commentary. Janelle and Kody were not raised in the AUB or polygamy. They were both raised in the mainstream LDS and adopted the principle and converted when they were adult. Kody found his way into the AUB by way of his father, who converted while Kody was on his mission. And Janelle was introduced to polygamy by way of her first husband, who also happened to be Meri's brother. Janelle has mentioned on the show before that she used to refer to Kody and Meri as this interesting polygamous family she knew, recognizing the atypical nature of the lifestyle even amongst the Mormon community, including her own family. Remember, Janelle actually sacrificed relationships with her family members when she decided to practice polygamy.
My experience coming into the family was nothing really like Robin's experience. Quite honestly, when I had made my decision to marry Kody, I lost the relationship with most of my family and friends because they were so appalled.
Janelle says most of her family and friends were so appalled when she married Kody, she actually lost the relationship she had with most of them. Another layer of atypical for Janelle's particular situation is that her ex-husband is the brother of the first wife of the man she was interested in marrying, and her mother became a second wife to her new husband's father just a few years prior. So she technically married her stepbrother. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer. What an episode this could have been. We never saw the early days of the Brown family depicted on television, but from what Janelle has described, she had it rough. Her former sister-in-law becomes her sister wife, and things do not go well. Meri is very particular, and Janelle feels like she can never do anything right. Janelle and Meri still can be seen hashing out their tension from the early days as recently as season 16. Meri, Christine, and Robin were all raised in the lifestyle and learned from an early age how to maneuver to a position of favor with the patriarch of the family, whether it be their father growing up or their husband once they got married. Being in a position of favor meant being treated better and receiving more attention. There always seemed to be this unspoken battle for the top spot with Kody, but to me, from watching the show, Janelle never really participated in that. She was content with the relationship that she and Kody had. In season 17, she said she's happy with the relationship that she and Kody have and acknowledged that it didn't look anything like Robin's. This was where she and Christine differed quite a bit. Christine could never accept the blatant favoritism, especially when it trickled down to the treatment of the kids. And of course, I find that to be completely understandable. Meri, for her part, tried to curry favor with Kody by bringing in new wives. And when she no longer found herself desirable to him, she ventured outside of her marriage for companionship. Robyn came into the family and used her youth and Kody's obvious physical desire for her to her advantage. I will say, based on what I've seen, I think Janelle truly embodied what the ideal sister wife was for the most part. Not needy or demanding. In season 15, before COVID shut down the world and the Browns took to self-filming, Janelle calls all of the adults to dinner to see where everyone stood as far as their motivation to still live plural marriage.
So I've been thinking, how do I start this? Because I need to communicate where I'm coming from. And I guess I want to say is, why did you enter the principle?
The principle for us is the real term for plural marriage, is the principle of plural marriage. I mean, it's really a gospel principle for us. So in our community, it's shortened to the principle. The whole purpose, we truly believe, of living plural marriage is that you have to learn how to not be selfish.
I've thought about this a lot lately because I've told friends recently that I didn't want to be an advocate of plural marriage anymore because I am more aware now than I ever was before the apparent and obvious unfairness in the relationship.
At this point, Christine had been openly struggling with Kody, and Meri had been relegated to relationship purgatory for years. The family is freshly new to Flagstaff and living apart, and the cracks in the family culture are becoming more and more apparent. The family's religion has not been a focal point of the show since Robyn's purity speech, pretty much. It seems like the family has really abandoned their early motivation to do this show, which was to advocate for polygamy. Janelle gathers the family to see just how committed everyone still was to the principle. Kody, in this conversation, says he is aware of the inherent unfairness in polygamy and that he doesn't want to be an advocate for polygamy anymore. If your shared husband tells you that he doesn't really want to be a polygamist anymore, what are you supposed to do with that information as one of his non-legal wives that has delivered 6 kids to him? Talk about a slap in the face. You spend decades of your life dealing with your husband's frantic need to move, struggling to feed all of your kids, and working as one of the main financial contributors that sustained over a dozen family members for years. I'd have a whole heap of resentment brewing inside me if I was Janelle, but she doesn't. She doesn't begrudge Robyn the favored wife position. She goes along to get along. Janelle's breaking point was really the treatment of her kids. So at this point, Janelle has separated from Kody. What does that mean when you aren't legally married? That was a question I asked when this news first broke. Many of you pointed out that if Janelle is still subscribing to the teachings of the AUB, this might be what she is most comfortable considering her marriage to Kody at this point. In the beginning of this video, I shared a clip of Janelle from the season 16 tell-all in which Janelle says she still believes in polygamy. It really seems like Janelle is the last true believer of the Brown family. Suki asked all of the adults that question, and here's what Christine had to say.
Yeah, I don't want polygamy, that's for sure. Part of the reason I'm sure that I'm leaving is because I don't believe in it for me anymore. I don't, it's not. God's like, no, girl, you did it. You can go. You're check,
Christine is out on polygamy. She says at another time that she believes God just wants her to be happy, and I, for one, wholeheartedly agree with that sentiment. I think God wants us all to be happy. Mormon fundamental polygamy really capitalizes on that whole notion that the more you suffer on earth, the more you will be exalted in the celestial kingdom. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Do you think we will see Janelle lower her bullshit tolerance in season 18? Will she remain the last true believer of the Brown family even while separated from Kody? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. As always, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at realiteasquad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.